still the summer, folks. You wouldn't believe it, but yeah, that example of not large, overweight, crisp-eating tourists, but bipolarity in the summer weather. However, the good news is that despite the fact that it is not as sunny as it was, it's still very warm. This is why we've got tourists in their summer finery, dressing up, etc. Yep, very, very, very polite gent there. He's the first person ever in this spot to say, "Oh, is it okay?" I mean, yes, it is okay. There's another one. I mean, it's a public highway. You know, film crew here or not, and I'm not a film crew. Tough. Carry on about your business, people. Anyway, today is going to be an interesting one, folks, for many reasons. No, not because it's sponsored by Nike, but because we have a guest regiment arriving at Horseguards. Yes, we do. There's the money shot of Big Ben. Yeah. Guest regiment arriving at Horseguards today. Now, a lot of you already know which one it is. I mean, I know which one it is. Sadly, and I mean this in the best possible way to anyone watching in the King's Troop, sadly, it's not the Canadian Mounties that are arriving, folks. They have been here before as Kingsguard quite a while ago. But yeah, it's not going to be the RCMP, which is a shame. Wouldn't it be great to see how disciplined they would be with stupid tourists? I mean, to be honest, my choice, if I was head of the British Army, Gurkhas, folks. Now, before you all say, hold on a second, the Gurkhas are not a cavalry regiment, they don't have any horses. Yes, you're right. But you know what, they could borrow some. And they would deal with the tourists, believe me. Oh, would they deal with the tourists pretty quick. 100%. Anyway, King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery are due to take over here at Horseguards. However, there is a caveat. I don't know, and they're being very coy about it, whether they're taking over this morning or this afternoon. That is the problem. So, my money's on this morning. Why? Because we've had regimental changes at the usual times, on the usual days all week. So unless something is very much amiss, it will happen this morning. I will get it. By no means guaranteed, but I'm quietly optimistic, and I honestly don't know, folks, if it's going to be a morning or an afternoon. Strictly speaking, it should be a morning. The other thing I don't know, but we'll find out shortly when we get to Horseguards, is how much of the back is open or not. I wasn't here yesterday. When I was here on Wednesday, when we met the lovely Maria, Irina and Dennis from Florida, the back was closed. No access through the tunnel, through the yard to horseguardsparade at the back. Now, next month we've got the second part of military season, Beating the Retreat. I believe it's over 3 nights, 15th, 16th, 17th of July, or 16th, 17th, 18th of July. Either way, that part of July. After that, the stands, the seating, everything in the back will start to be disassembled, and by the beginning of October, horseguardsparade should return to glorious normality. But between now and then, the yard and or the back could be, and indeed will be, closed pretty much whenever they feel like it. So let's see what we've got today. It's funny because I'm getting real deja vu here. It wasn't something I was filming for YouTube at that point, but the reason I'm getting deja vu is that I remember very clearly, I still got a lot of those videos, I watched them yesterday, deja vu from this time last year when the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery arrived. I'm very keen to see how many familiar faces there are. There were a lot of familiar faces at Trooping the Colour. I recognised a good, very good number, including some very famous faces in the King's Troop. Let's just say that I don't think we'll be disappointed with the lineup they're bringing to Horseguards. However, 2 gunners I was really hoping would be coming are not. Bearing in mind the King's Troop is quite a large regiment, they only bring 2 squadrons who then swap over. So it's basically King's Troop constantly now for 4 weeks. Not the same troopers, not the same horses, they rotate. Pretty sure it's 2 squadrons, possibly 3. And they swap around. So same guard change schedule as when HCAV are here, but it will just be changing from one squadron to another squadron within the same regiment. Again, the only time of the year that happens, because the rest of the year we have the Blues and Royals and the Lifeguards interchangeably. So a very unique 4 weeks coming up, folks. Let's hope it starts shortly here at Horseguards. It's roughly about 10 minutes to... Oh, we've encountered a historical character. Who is this? I believe it's Charles the First. What's he doing here? Rebirth. He's reborn. Charles the First.
Hello.
Hello, sire. Lovely. Folks, you've all heard many times about this this problem with the haunted box at Horseguards. Now you know why. I personally have not seen His Majesty before loitering here on Whitehall, but he's been wearing an invisibility cloak, teasing and taunting the horses for weeks, and now we know what it was that's been upsetting them. 1 second.
Take for I, King Charles I, to be executed.
Amazing. What's it for, guys? Educational or YouTube?
Educational,
or yeah? Brilliant costume. Have a good day. The things you see here, folks, honestly, I mean, I did do a double take for a second. Now, I was actually hoping, more so for their sake than for mine, that the King's Troop would arrive in glorious sunshine this morning. However, that's not going to happen. Why? Because there isn't any glorious sunshine. It's bright, it's breezy, it's warm. In fact, 20-ish degrees, give or take. But as you can see, the sun is not out. No, it's not. However, the yard is open. Ta-da! For the first time in some time, the yard is open again, ladies and gents. Just look at which horses they've got out, and which troopers. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Okay, it'll be interesting to see when our beloved Blues depart, just how quickly and smoothly the changeover is done with the new regiment. Because last year, and I was trying to find it, it's on my TikTok, but I was trying to find the original video, there was a brilliantly, subtly hilarious moment. When the King's Troop first arrived, the first changeover, the officer, who I believe is a sergeant, I kind of forgot the rank structure actually in the King's Troop. I need to refresh my mind, my memory. Let's just go with the sergeant. If anyone can confirm, folks, who's the first NCO? So you've got gunner, which is the equivalent of private. So private in HCAV, gunner in the King's Troop. I'm pretty sure it's sergeant or sergeant major. So for example, we've got Lance Corporal of Horse and Corporal of Horse in HCAV. Damn it, I should have checked all this yesterday. Now I feel like an idiot not knowing it. Folks, drop it in the comments. I'm pretty sure it's sergeant. And then something, let's not speculate. Anyway, guys, if you can find it, drop it in the comments. If not, I'll research it, hopefully before tomorrow. So, who is the final horse at this end? Let's have a quick look, shall we? See who we've got. He's a beauty. And the horse isn't bad either. 1 second. Okay, so we've got... Oh gosh, it had to be a bit of a mushy one, didn't it? Okay, I'm going to throw a number from the list, but I'm happy to be corrected, folks. Reason being, the number isn't clear. Not as clear as I'd like anyway, to be 100% certain. It's funny, I was thinking table. However, really difficult one, that. I'm going to go with table or Whitehall. It'd be kind of appropriate actually if this horse is Whitehall, but I do think instinctively it's table. Actually, wait, hold on a second. No, it's not Table, so it's Whitehall. I think. Yeah, that's a very, very, very curious hoof print we've got there. Okay, I can hear a chain being moved in the yard, which I guess is going to have to be a good sign, folks. Right, what I'm going to do this morning as well is break my own rule and spend a bit more time outside. I've just noticed actually that the Lance Corporal of Horse is heading into the tunnel pretty quickly. Now this is curious. It's curious for two reasons. First off, the trooper over this side is chainless. Look, they've left him chainless in the corner. Maybe he was naughty, got in trouble. Where are the police this morning? I'm like, hello police, where are you? Wait, there were no police here. Oh, there are. Sorry folks, they're behind me in the corner. Honestly, I'm looking around thinking, hold on a second, where are the police? It's odd because they're not keeping the tourists back during the guard change. I mean, look, I'm at a respectful distance, but there's no one to stop me going any closer. Very curious. Oh, penny just dropped, gates opening. See that? The horse said, holiday. Look, there's a horse at the back, guys. Look, he's looking around the corner. Look. I think that horse is Bashor because he's been spending all morning looking for his passport and he can't find it. So the horses are not going to Malaga with the troops this year. Sadly. That horse is staying here. He's going to get locked in a private stable all by himself, without the king's troop even. What a silly boy, losing his horsey passport. So, for the moment, curiously, we have no guard in the other arch, no guard on this side of the yard. There will be one, but I'm not sure when. So we will have to wait, guys. Yes, we will. Just like all of the tourists, all of these yellow-hatted minion tourists, look. Apparently the school were told that the King's Troop is coming, so they decided to send over the Bumblebee Regiment of their school to pay tribute. Right, so I'm going to the back, not because I know what's going on, because I have absolutely no clue whatsoever what's going on. However, noticing how quickly the Blues decide to dash off duty, I'm guessing the King's Troop are probably on their way. I mean, I hope so. I could be wide of the mark completely. The other thing is, I don't remember from last year, to my shame, whether they approached from Wellington Barracks, which is their temporary home whilst they're in central London. King's Troop are based in South London at Woolwich Barracks, long way from here, and they're not riding over every day. So they're based temporarily at Wellington. So one would assume they would depart Wellington, up Birdcage Walk, to enter at that side. However, they might well decide to go along Birdcage Walk, the teeny-weeny bit before the palace, and then past Buckingham Palace and up the Mall. In other words, absolutely no idea. Okay, so lots of happy tourists here in for the surprise of their lives shortly, because they're all expecting soldiers in red or blue. However, they're not going to get that. I still think we're running very early. Super curious that the Blues already left. Sorry, left their post, that is, not left horse guards. Breezy out here as well. Be careful if I lose my hat. So all of these people, folks, that are waiting, I would guarantee that probably 95-99% of them have no clue that this is a very special day. Not just in terms of horse guards, but in terms of military tradition worldwide. This is a special event that only happens once a year. These final few days of June, they take over, and they are Kingsguard here for 4 weeks, as mentioned. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to wait until I see the first Blues riding out on their horses to the parade ground. That means they're anticipating the arrival of the King's Troop. Once the Blues leave and go through the tunnel to the parade ground, I will go through to the parade ground as well. I'll stay with the Blues on the parade ground and try... What was that? He was trying to kind of bend his head over to me in my video. Oh, wait. Troopers just arrived by line bike and got in. Look, see that? He actually just arrived by line. I've never seen that before. Yep, trooper late for work. Or King's Troop, that's early, I don't know. yeah, that's what we'll do, guys, I'm thinking. I don't know if they're going to seal the yard for this changeover. I can't see why they would, but that doesn't mean that they won't. So yeah, let's wait for those first blues to leave. Sun's come out, actually. They might, in fact, just touch the King's troop in the nick of time. So these will be our final shots, last 10 minutes, maybe 15, of the Blues and Royals, and they will then be leaving for their summer holidays. I think we could all agree that those holidays are very, very, very much deserved. Beautiful light today, guys, as well, through the box. Okay, lots of police, lots of familiar faces. We've got some very familiar faces here today. I'm going to find out, guys, if they're going to seal the yard. 1 second. I mean, they might tell me, they might not. Oh, 1 second, they're all walking off now. Hold on a second. I'm thinking, wait, 2, 4, 6. I wonder. Hold on. Hey, morning. Is the yard going to be sealed today or open? No, 'cause I'm worried about getting stuck at the back. Oops, okay.
Is it okay to go off?
Okay, so the police are not even aware yet of whether or not the yard is going to be sealed. Curious. If it is going to be sealed, this is going to be the better option. I prefer to get stuck in here, go to the parade ground, and watch the arrival of the new regiment. But instinctively, thinking about it, why would they seal the yard? There is no logical reason that they would. However, they're all at the front. You know what? I'm going to go to the front until I see them closing the gates. At that point, I'll run back through, guys, into the yard, because it's all very curious this morning. Massively so, actually. Okay, let's wait and see. It's going to be an interesting morning.
Yeah.
I've got no idea if they're going to seal the yard, though, and insist on we're being that side or this side. And at the moment, even they don't know.
Same yesterday, they're gonna close this one.
It's going to be a bit of a mess. Let's see. I'm standing really close to the gates, folks, because I do not want to be the idiot that gets stuck in the wrong place, having waited. Wow, I like his hat. Look at this dude, look. That is a hat and a half. I need a hat like that. Lawrence of Arabia style. Yeah, if I wait sort of super close to the gate, then the worst way, if I decide to close it, I can run back in. If I get logged at the front, guys, you're going to have genuine emotion on the camera today, I promise you will. I will cry my eyes out. That would be a real tragedy, in fact, and quite foolish of me. But at the moment, looking along Whitehall, we've got no additional Ministry of Defence police vehicles or MOD police. I think that, like us, they're also waiting until the very final moment to find out what's happening with the new regiment arriving. So this is going to be a very ad hoc one for me today, guys. I might muck it up, but I'll try my best not to, as I'm apt to do. I think the key thing is going to be to follow the blues. We've got 6.5 minutes until 11 a.m. So is there any moment, actually, the first of the blues horses should leave and go to the parade ground. The one would hope, at least, but let's see. The other thing that's unfortunate is that there are only 2 of us filming here this morning. I think actually that's probably why I will dash this side regardless, because at least there'll be someone else at the front. Key thing is that we get it, as I said on Wednesday. The other horse is super vocal, actually. That's the vocal horse we had the other day. Now I'm massively doubting my name choice. Yeah, that hoof number is a real problem. This one I'm not even going to bother. I'm trying to look at it with without the camera. I can read the numbers, but they're not clear enough to know which digits that. They're on the hoof number. I mean, the problem, what I'm trying to say is that I can see the markings. This horse does have a number stamp, but it's impossible to read it. That said, folks, for the next 3-4 weeks, we need to get used to having no horse names anyway, because the King's Troop, bless them, are taking the same approach as HCAV. They are being super discreet about the names of the horses. Why? I don't know. But we all know that Easterish, I guess, around Easter, when there was that sort of little memo that went around at the MOD saying, guys, you need to chill it a little bit with YouTubers and TikTokers. It's to be honest, I don't think it's a bad thing, because I haven't mentioned this on camera before, but I did say to some of my friends in HCAV that, you know, last year perhaps it was a little bit too chummy at points. Folks, the money shot. Here comes the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery. They're coming along Whitehall, and we're going to catch them completely unobstructed. I'll also dash back as they go by to get them going through the gate. Here the first police, not looking happy at all. In fact, looking extremely moody, like they want to shoot me and taser me. Perhaps they saw my little taser bucket list. Saw it, heard it. Here we are, guys. 2024, the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery. We've got we've got some smiles already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hold on a second. It looks to me like the entire troop is female. They're all ladies. Look at this. Wow. Some really familiar faces here as well. In fact, hold on a second. We've got about 97% female gunners here. They're almost all ladies. Let's dash ourselves back. Oh, we've got King Charles I waving as well. Let's get ourselves at the gate for the King's Troop arriving. No one else got that, guys. I was the first to capture that. Here they come. Wow, what a thing to see. Absolutely glorious. Look at this. We're absolutely in the centre, folks, to get this. Amazing. Beautiful. Look at those bays. Roughly half the gunners we've seen in this part of the regiment were here last year. And almost like a special event. Look at the police horses they had to escort them. Absolutely spectacular. And here is the captain, everybody. Oops. Let's get ourselves into the yard quickly. Look at this, folks. Absolute world exclusive. I am the only person at the moment in the yard filming this. There's no one else getting this. There is the captain, in fact, who was promoted to captain after they'd finished here, after their magnificent job here last summer. The lady officer over there was promoted to full captain. So it's great to see her back, in fact, and she's massively loved by the gunners. Got some Blues and Royals even filming the arrival up in the window. 1 second, let's zoom out. He's gone now. Blues and Royals in the open windows at the top. So we got it, folks. We got what we wanted. The absolute perfect footage of the arrival of the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery. And I've noticed at the back that it's a bit of a squash. The Blues and Royals have moved their horses back a teeny bit. Lots of officers, all kinds of things going on. I'm trying to keep the camera stable, but it's much more difficult when we're zoomed in. So apologies, guys, if we're a little bit wonky. Zoom us back out. Gosh, that was lucky. I was not expecting to come in on Whitehall. I was 100% guaranteed.
That way.
Yeah, I was just out the back, and then I'm thinking to myself, hold on a second. That was just pure luck. We're the only two people that got that, I think. You got the only pictures, I got the only video.
I didn't get them coming through the gate. I just saw them coming in that way.
No, I got it really, really front on. Actually, wait, this chappie here is King's Troop. Wait, actually, is he? Hold on a second. What have we got here, everyone? We've got a lieutenant, 2 pips, looking rather splendid, and all of these fine-looking fellows. Wow, amazing. And a cheeky smile. They were trying to look all serious, like, you know what, if you point that camera at me, I'm going to assassinate you. But know what? All good. Let me get respectfully at a distance. Okay, so the lieutenant is explaining to, I'm guessing, VIP guests what's happening. They're not appreciating being filmed, but you know what? At the moment, I'm on the public highway in Westminster. And I think if this were anything remotely private, this conversation, the lieutenant would not have chosen to have it in the middle of the public highway. I will attempt to ask the fellows here where they're from if I get the opportunity. Oh, they're from Pakistan. In fact, they are the Pakistani Army polo team, everybody. Pennies just dropped. Yeah, how's about that? The Pakistani Army polo team. I was not expecting that for a moment. Polo team. Yeah, Pakistani polo team. I'm not sure if they're the military polo team. I'm assuming they probably are. Let me ask them 1 second, guys, if they get an opportunity. I don't want to sort of disturb what they're doing here this morning, but they're going to get some great pictures. Hey guys, are you an army polo team or? Oh, you are. Yeah, Pakistani Army polo team. Wow. What do you think of this?
Oh, pretty amazing.
Extraordinary, isn't it? You arrived at just the right moment to see that regiment arrive.
I'm coming on King's Troop.
We're actually here for a polo exchange with the British Army team.
Ah, yeah, your time was perfect because the soldiers you just saw ride in, they're only here for 4 weeks, once a year.
They're not here for 2, they're only here for 2 weeks this time.
Wait, well?
2, yeah, they came in today and they come off on the 12th
Wow.
of July.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Wow. Enjoy. Thank you. Okay, that's interesting. So apparently, the photographer is saying that the King's Troop are only here for 2 weeks. I'm hugely...
That's on the website, they said 2 weeks.
That's going to be shocking. That means the Blues and the Lifeguards are going to get basically no holiday. I can't believe it. I'll try and confirm, actually. I've got a couple of friends in...
No, it is. That's what it says
in
on
the
the
King's
King's
Troop.
Troop website.
I
King's
really hope
Troop
that's an error.
website. No, it says the 12th. It goes on July. They'll go on the 28th of June and come off the 28th, the 15th of July, the 12th of July.
That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Wow. Let's hope, folks, that our esteemed guests here from the Pakistan Army do not get in trouble for grabbing the reins. That would be something of a diplomatic incident and a half, wouldn't it, to be fair? Gosh, it's really all happening this morning. I was pretty certain that the lieutenant was King's Troop, but looking at him now, he's HCAV. Wait, what is he? Oh God, I'm not 100% certain. He's definitely not, yeah, I'm pretty sure actually that he's HCAV. Wait, one of you to drop in the comments, he's not HCAV, John. He's King's Troop. Anyway, 2 pips, so definitely a lieutenant. Now, interesting, this fellow from the polo team was touching the polished reins. However, the trooper, keen to avoid a diplomatic incident, did not scream at him to get off the reins. To be fair, he didn't grab them, but he did touch them. He massaged them gently. Now, it's interesting because I'm assuming, I don't know this, and perhaps somebody watching, anyone watching from Pakistan could confirm whether or not you need permission to take a picture in a public place. All these fellows looking magnificent. Got them in the troop, with them and the trooper perfectly in the frame. Spectacular. What a thing to see. We're very, very lucky this morning. Lots of happy, smiley faces from these fellows. Amazing. Great to see the cooperation between our military and overseas military. Doesn't matter which military, it doesn't matter which side of the NATO alliance, as far as I'm concerned. What matters is mutual respect, and you can see how well these fellows were behaved here with their guide, who was very kindly explaining to them what's happening here this morning. Okay, so Bing Bong, we're running a bit behind this morning.
Thank you.
Now, I don't know whether or not the Blues and Royals are going to leave at the back or arrive at the front. I feel so sorry for all those tourists that are at the back. They're still all there and they've actually seen nothing. They're all waiting on the parade ground and it's already happened. The money shot has already dropped and they missed it. Could you believe that? I actually genuinely feel sorry for them. I'm laughing, but it's really sad. I couldn't really tell them because I'd already left and I didn't know until the very last moment that the King's Troop were coming along. So it was just pure luck, guys. You saw this. It was crazy last minute luck that we got that. This horse has already had enough. He's like, guys, I'm pretty much already on holiday. Get your dirty, filthy mutts off me. Remove those filthy paws. So the photographer, who I normally trust faithfully, is saying that on the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery website, they have mentioned that they're only going to be here for 2 weeks. I'm really hoping that's an error. 1 second. I can ask Bossman in a minute what the barriers are going up for. Got to be a special event this weekend. Oh, I'm getting massively eyeballed as well over here. Folks, he's not happy, this officer. He's really eyeballing me, like, what is he doing? Let's go with the camera. Damn, that is hard work. I've got a lot of respect for these guys. That's super hard work. I'm praying they don't drop anything on the floor, because it's going to scare the life out of the horses if they drop the barriers. Exactly. Let me ask, boss, why is it all being barriered this weekend?
You've got Gay Pride tomorrow.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah. But hey, I'm guessing you and I are not taking part. And you know I had to drop that one. Take it easy, yeah?
I might be there.
You might be. Hey, give me a call. Well, he grabbed his friend's hand and started skipping. Super funny. Super chill guy. No, I'm not taking part. However, ladies and gents, I'm still on the fence. Not about which way I lean, but about whether or not I'll be out and about tomorrow, because the big concern... Oh, hold on. Oops. Okay, I thought it was going to be a bit of Oops. Okay, good news, everybody. We've just found out that the Blues and Royals are leaving via the front. Okay, how do we know that? Well, because they basically just told the boys to move the barrowing out of the way in this section, which is good. Also, and I'll show you this in a minute, I'm getting massively eyeballed by folks. If I end up getting tasered, if my voice is a little bit more kind of counter tenor than baritone, the next time I'm here making a video for you all, you're going to know why. It means I've been tasered. It means they've stuck the taser right on a very sensitive part of my body. I know it's something I'm wishing for and I've been looking forward to. However, what I'm going to do first, bearing in mind that for the moment, a hell of a lot of security around actually. Got this chap in the middle, got another vehicle over here, unmarked. I think it looks like a SEG vehicle, and another police vehicle beyond. I'm going to go over, guys, and do something extra special for all of you. I am going to find out the names of the magnificent 3 police greys that they've got over here. And I'm going to try to do it without getting arrested and or tasered. Because I think we've probably got at least a few minutes, because these greys are not going to move until they've been told to move by SEG, Special Escort Group, to escort the Blues and Royals back to barracks. So let's see if we can find out. Look at this, they're just standing here chilling on the street. Wow. Hey, morning guys, can I ask the name of your horses?
This is Wilfred.
Wilfred.
Alvin.
Alvin. Oh, Alvin, we've seen Alvin before. Beautiful, this one, yeah. Alvin. Oh, Ziggy. Yeah, I've seen this one before. Ziggy. Hi, morning.
Morning.
Hey, hiya.
This is Wilbur.
Wilbur, I've seen Wilbur before. Wow, look at this. You guys... you guys are waiting to escort the Blues this way?
Yes.
Okay, great stuff. Thanks a lot, guys. Amazing, they're beautiful. You rolled out the special ones this morning, didn't you? Just for the, the changeover. Thanks, you. Thanks. Okay, that was cool. Police are super chill here. Really nice to talk to. They're all over the place. Right, 1 second, guys. I said I'm in a good mood this morning. I think it's probably because we managed to be in the right place at the right time. So let's go back across. Trying super hard here. Oops, not to get run over. 1 second. Now in the middle of the road. Damn, I'm now stuck actually in the middle of the road. But it won't take long. Gosh, what an action-packed morning. It's a great thing actually though to see this many police vehicles. The cyclist's going to run me down. Okay, they've put all the minions on the floor inside the gates in the yard. Look at this. And all of those poor people, folks, that are still at the back. Can you imagine? Sorry. I'm not concentrating, sorry. 1 second. Walked into my friend's video then, which was not very gentlemanly. I feel really sorry for all those people that are at the back. Everyone's waiting in the back to see what's happening. Nothing's happening because they are, but nothing's happening at the back this morning. The new regiment already arrived this way, so the blues are about to go out this way. That's why the police force is waiting over here.
We've just found been a bit more intentional.
Yeah, I feel so sorry for the tourists. You think somebody would maybe tell them? I would, but there's too many. So, never mind. Oops. That is most unfortunate, everybody, for all the lovely tourists that are assembled on the parade ground at the back. It would be so nice if somebody told them there. Right, so next up should be the Blues and Royals leaving via these gates. The second that they get the heads up, this officer will haul open the gates. Let's get back into the yard for a moment, because our special guests are coming back through the tunnel. I think the gracious lieutenant, excuse me guys, gracious lieutenant has given them the tour of the museum. Now I'm not sure if this guy, actually I'm pretty sure he's a security dude. Yeah, the police would not allow him to stand over there at their rear. Plus notice he's the only one there. I'm pretty sure he's a security guy for the Pakistani polo team. Makes sense. Super high alert this morning. I mean, it's been a while since we saw, what with all the officers and the vehicles on Whitehall, plus SEG, plus all the officers here in the yard, that everyone, like you and I, folks, is waiting patiently to see what happens next. Good start. So let's hope it continues. But what a joy, folks. I was expecting that we would see majority female gunners, but to see, I mean, I think there were only 2 guys. I didn't count the number of troopers, gunners, apologies, that just arrived. I think maybe 20-ish, give or take. 15, 20, I'm not sure. But I only counted 2 guys. So folks, if any of you are thinking of joining the British Army, do what I would do 20 years ago, and join the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery. Why? Because you will get the very best advice in terms of looking after, caring for, and more importantly, riding your horses if you join the regiment. Why? Because we all know that at the end of the day, and the guys even the guys in the HCAV on a night out would admit this, the lady troopers know a lot more about the horses, almost always. And a lot of the new recruits to HCAV are massively helped out by the lady troopers with riding matters. Probably shouldn't have told you that, but hey, I mean, you ladies would already know it's true. So all the minions, look, on the floor. Not ideal, really, because the horse is going to come this way into the box. Now imagine the horsey has a little bit of a meltdown, little turnaround or whatever. He's going to go into that massive crowd of kids. But you know what? I was thinking, should I say something? I'm not going to. Not because I don't care, but because the teachers are going to think I'm a busybody. And more importantly, there are 6 police officers in the yard. So if they're not saying anything, why should I? Simple as that. They will. A couple of them will.
Since Monday, I haven't seen any Monday they weren't there.
They were here today when I arrived.
So I didn't see.
He went into the tunnel and took them both off. But that was a while ago. I have no idea why it's taking so long. But the blues are definitely going out the front gate. I just talked to the police on the other side over there. They're waiting for them. Yeah. So if the military photographer is not sure what's happening next, hey, I don't feel quite so incompetent now at this point. There's a lot of people on the line. I wonder if word is spread, because for a weekday changeover, I think he was about to stroll into the stables. He's like, straight away, he's like, nope. I was just asking when it'll be done, and he said, I don't know, army time, so you'll have to wait. True. The British Army has its own time zone. Okay. They do what they want when they want. And I think that's a good thing, personally. Okay, I'm getting out of the yard now because it's very busy at the front, and we're definitely going to end up with a bit of a squish when the Blues and Royals try and leave. I'm getting so eyeballed by the police in that vehicle in the middle, which is curious because unless they're new, I'm a reasonably familiar face. Maybe somebody reported me, guys. They said there's that strange Swedish fellow. People often think that I'm Swedish because I tend to wear fjällräven quite a lot. And that brand has a little Swedish flag on it. Damn, they got really busy. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with the changeover. How it's going to be handled with so many people here. Because at the moment, the space behind me, where the bollards are, is pretty full with tourists. I mean, look at this. This is what we've got here today. Look. Chaos. I really hope that the Blues leave in part 1 of the video. It's 15 minutes past 11. The absolute latest, in theory, they should depart. At least actually, wait, hold on a second. Hold everything. I just realised they're going to be even later than usual because they're not going to partially leave. That's the reason the police officers pulled their horses off the public highway. What's going to happen is that these 2 horses that are on duty now are going to be replaced by King's Troop horses. After that's been done, these 2 horses will go into the stables. Then the entire squadron of Blues will leave together to be escorted by SEG and the mounted branch of Metropolitan Police all the way back to Knightsbridge Barracks. So, unless the 2 new horses to the King's Troop are in these boxes in the next 5 minutes, my money's on the Blues being late today. My God, it's busy, folks. What is going on? It's funny because all these tourists that are here now getting pictures and enjoying posing with the horse have no clue that these are the last minutes of the Blues and Royals being here on duty as King's Lifeguard until their holiday. Try and get us a little bit closer. I don't want to get too far away from the central point here at the gates in case we miss anything. This many people, I can't run around like I was earlier, getting into the right spot quickly.
Walk down.
With the tourists posing for a little bit until we get some noise from the stable, at which point I will dart into the yard. In fact, I won't actually, because we want to see, ideally, the first King's Troop horses entering the boxes, don't we, for this year? Oh God, here we go. Silly guy. Horses like do not even dream about touching me. Oops. That's okay. Okay, front row seat, guys, for fun and smiles as people roll up. That's very kind. In fact, that French fellow there, obviously recalling what happened at Waterloo, said, excuse me, sir." Very respectful. And All of those people, guys, are still at the back. In about 2 hours, and they're starting to lose their strength and the will to live, and they're sort of flailing a little bit. I think the penny might drop that they're not coming. Oh, look at these two just pushed in behind this lady and her family. Look, girl in pink and the other guy just spoilt her shot with the kids. It's not very nice, is it? She's waiting to take it again. Cheese. Cheese or sneeze? Oh, and just that little Spanish kid there. Okay. Hopefully. It's like, would I be permitted to behead one of these people before I leave for the summer, or would the MPs arrest me? Because I don't do it. Well, what about just a quick casting of the blade? Well, if you'd like to do it, my good man, go ahead. But I won't protect you. Oh, here's Royal Mail. That's the postman, guys. It's going to be chaos here tomorrow, actually, if it's Pride. Who's up next? You're going to be in tomorrow, by the way. In the Pride Parade. Wait, you're actually going to be in the Pride Parade? But I thought you were married.
You see it tomorrow.
Oh goodness. I'm just thinking, I can't decide because I'm wondering whether or not if it's coming along here they're going to be playing pop music.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know actually. I can't remember what happened last year.
You can see tomorrow.
This is why they're putting the barriers up though. I did ask the guy.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I've been told, the police said yes it's happening, no it's not happening. I've been told 11:30, I've been told 12.
Oh, you mean the changeover? Ah, you are here for a very special event, but you probably don't know about that. When these guys leave in a minute, a new regiment that's only here once a year is taking over. They already arrived, they're in the stables. This is why nobody knows.
Oh, okay. Is that why everybody's like just...
Yeah. Yeah, this is why there's a massive crowd inside,
Yeah,
because it's a once a year event about to happen.
Okay, so which ship is our best view here or
Yes.
on the backside of
So
the
what's going to
crowd?
happen shortly is 2 new horses will come out, completely different horses. They'll be brown bay horses.
Okay.
They'll come in and replace these two. These two guys will go in. 5 or 10 minutes later, all of these in blue will ride out the front gates and go that way. That's why we've got police here behind us.
Yes, I know.
So yeah, you're in the right spot at the right time.
Okay, please just explain. So there's no horse.
So some tourists got super lucky and they're super smart by being at the front.
Oh, yeah, so it's like a special thing that we had no idea.
Uh-oh. I know something's gonna
Very good.
I know something's gonna happen here.
So where should we wait? I'm so sorry. Out here or in there?
If you wait at the back, you'll see nothing.
Okay.
All the action in the next 20 minutes-ish, give or take, is going to happen here.
Okay.
This is why, if you look over the road, you see the police horses on the corner. They're escorting them. So this is where it's going to happen.
Sit right here.
Best spot. Yep. Here we go. About to start. So here come the new horses.
Guys, I need you behind the bollards. Behind the bollards.
Right, we're pretty much as close to center as we can be.
Oh, guys, I need you behind the bollards. Behind the bollards.
Oh, goodness me. Oh, this tour guide's about to get it. He said, hell, you're right. I'm just like, don't talk to me. Get your grip behind the bollards now. Here we go, look. Okay, folks, for the first time this year, we are having a new regiment as the King's Lifeguard. People are lost. Bro. I wish I chose another end actually. I know the gunner in the other box. They're just not listening, are they? These tourists. Look. Okay, blues are off.
Oh, wow.
And here we go,
Hey,
folks.
you see this one, look. Hello,
It's true. In a minute they're going to get in trouble, you can see now.
this people guns.
Chinese group, I think, aren't
Even the
they? No, these gunners, in fact, are going to be really on it because they're going to want to make sure nobody takes the... Oh my God, hand straight on the rein. You're joking, we just arrived.
You want to take over though?
No way. He's like, hold on a second. This horse is my size. Within 30 seconds of the horse getting in the box, someone's grabbing the rein. No way. I would not have believed that. We did see that a lot though last year, guys, because these horses are a lot smaller. They're, what are they? 15 hands, 15 and a half, 15, 16, hard to say actually. Let's go and show you the other one, folks, before it gets really mad busy, because everyone's coming out the gates now.
That's a good one, Denise.
The other one, with this lady gunner, is equally magnificent. What do they call it again, folks? When the mane is tied, I forgot the phrase for it. Let me try and get myself into the front a little bit. There's a lot of pushing here. It's not going to be easy at all. Beautiful, beautiful horse though. Some of you want to start building a little horsey gallery. Now's the time to start. Got a very, very, very small star, which I'll attempt to get in a minute when I can zoom around toward the front. A massive group of Chinese tourists at the moment. There we go, that's a little bit better. Look at that for a beautiful horse, folks. Beautiful.
So cute.
Yeah, really cute.
You just need to take a mess.
Now we know tourist season's really big on. It's crazy busy. Seeing a lot more gunners going in. And oh no, we missed it. I really wanted to capture. Hold on a second. I think we're just about to be able to get it. The gatesman and chitsman. Gunner gatesman, gunner chitsman. One second, folks. I've got a couple of midgets in front of me blocking my path. Wait. I think we're going to be able to get the first gunner chitsman heading into the arches. Let's have a look. One moment. It's absolutely chock-a-block here with tourists. Here they are.
There he is. There's the soldiers. Is that Mr. Tim?
Again, the NCO and the gunner, both female. Gosh, it's busy here. Look at this. It's been a while since we saw the yard disc chocker. Let's see what happens when our first gunner emerges from the tunnel with this massive number of people in her way. I'm assuming it's also a lady gunner. Let's see in a moment. I think the officer's going to tell them all to make some space because look at this. Oh wait, something's up in the tunnel. I can't quite see around into the tunnel, folks, unfortunately. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so here comes the first gunner, folks. Let me get into position for this. Here she comes. From way out of her way. Gunner Gatesman. Amazing. It's our first Gatesman in the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery. Okay, now lucky this gap that was made among the tourists means I can march straight back through to the front. Lucky me. No, they're finished.
They're coming out with the horses?
Yeah, the horses are going to leave by the front gate shortly. Then it's done. Everything will be finished. Okay, folks, let's get myself back to the front quickly to avoid missing it. Horsey number 1. The other one I can't get just yet from the rear. Not that I want to, because that side of the yard is closed except for the VIP guests. Okay, let's focus on the reason we're here.
Oh, yeah. You know horses better than I do. Yeah, that's great. That's fine.
I wonder if anyone's going to be foolish enough to walk through the box to exit the yard and get to the front. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Now the good thing is, because they're running late, in just 30 minutes, in part 2 today, we will have new horses. Oh, look, the horse already come over, don't be scared, look at this. The horse can sense this lady's fear. My mother was explaining to her that you can go over and you can stroke it, but obviously she's apprehensive. Let's hope she does it, and let's hope she smiles with joy after she does it. If she does it, I'll do it. Yep, you heard it here, folks. I will go over and stroke the horse if this lady does it. In my own video. Come on, do it. I'm actually feeling a bit scared now. Actually, don't do it. I don't want her to do it now because I feel like I'll get shouted at as well because I probably scared the horse with my filming kit. Oh, hold on. Is she? Will she? Right, so here come the Blues and Royals, and they're going to leave by the... Hold on, wait, the gates are not open. Now, does this mean that... Oh, God. Now I don't know. They're all lining up. Wait, hold on a second. They're lining up this way in the yard. Look at this. This is unusual. Why are they lining up this way? I need to zoom out to get them all in the picture. Look at this. Look a little bit closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12 Blues and Royals.
Make up.
Okay, at which point everybody is told to make a gap. Here they come, everybody. Put myself right in pole position to capture this as they leave. Okay, so get ready for the Blues and Royals departure, folks. Yeah, again, we're in exactly the right spot. Police already behind me. Ah, this is why they're lining up to pose with the Pakistan polo team. Here we are. That's the money shot. Top stuff, eh? Amazing. ceremonial pageantry aspect of this is extraordinary. I need to be really careful, folks. I'm right on the corner. If I push any further forward, I'm going to get in trouble.
Alright, ladies and gents, just dress back a little for me, please.
There we go. I thought so.
Dress back behind the line, please. Thank you. Dress back.
Okay,
For
we're
your
still
safety,
good.
stand out of the road. Move in onto the pavement.
So busy here this morning. And folks, Blues and Royals leaving for their annual summer holidays. Off they go. Massive respect to the Blues and Royals. In fact, what an amazing few months they've had here at Horseguards. Absolutely extraordinary. And off they go. They'll be back.
Out of the road, please. Get back to the pavement.
Everybody being told to stay out of the road, so I'm not going to risk it by getting in trouble. Plus, we saw it. I could safely say, folks, I think that was a textbook act in. Oops! Oh, I almost just tripped myself over. Look, how many times have I warned everybody about those bollards, and I almost just fell over myself when they came up. Right, here come the hordes. And shortly, folks, we will have a part 2. Why? Why not? Golly, look at this. Absolutely crazy. So with that Japanese flag on the left, these 2 horses are going to get hugely crowded. When I start part 2, in about 5 minutes from now, luckily, we'll have new horses coming out very quickly in part 2. So that's another thing for us to look forward to, guys. For the moment, let's get over this side and see if we can get a few minutes in front of this horse before I start part 2. Easier said than done, it's so busy here. Absolutely chaotic. Oh, we made it, guys. We're at the front. It's going to be a great spot to resume the video, part 2. This is absolute madness. I mean, look at this. How many people there are. Oh, we got the first King's Troop horse, a truly nipper, in the house. Nippy nip. Okay, I think this horse is going to be a bit of a star already. So I'm hoping that he hates tourists. He or she. That's going to be the other problem, actually. The horses all look the same size and they all look incredibly similar. It's like, I was just about to translate what the horses are saying. Please stop talking. All these people that are here now, I've got no idea just how lucky they are to see this. The gunner we're looking at now, folks, this is her second year here on duty at Horseguards as the King's Lifeguard. She was here last summer. What I'm going to do in a second is finishing up by showing you the closing shot in this video will be the chitsman, the gunner chitsman. That way we've got footage of all 4 of the 1st King's Troop personnel on duty here. Cheeky little nipper. Brilliant stuff. Saying to everybody who won't buy it, chaos, no? What on earth? Even the police like, whoa, it's chaotic. Okay, so the chains are down, folks. I'm not going to go up super close because it would be disrespectful to do so. But there is our very first chitsman, in this case chitswoman, gunner, here on duty at Horseguards. And this lovely lady was also here last summer. I remember her very, very well from last summer. And like the rest of her colleagues, a fine job she did too. Okay, right on time. Aha! The kind officer is going to put the chain up. How's about that, eh? What a gent he is. What a gent. Oh, hold on, technical issue. Just like last year, yeah. We had the same issue with the chain. For some reason, when it gets caught on the other end, it doesn't reach. And this is how last year the NCO dropped it. I have no idea where the King's Troop NCO is. Oh. Great thing to see though, eh? Police cooperating with the military here to make sure all goes well. You charmer. I like that officer, he's such a nice guy. Really is a genuine, kind-hearted soul. Folks, that's our closing shot, as I mentioned a moment ago. The King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery in the house here at Horse Guards. Back for part 2 shortly, guys, after some polo mints and a mouth of water. Back shortly. Bye for now.